Hello everyone, this is Legend of Caleb, and I'm back with some more Wargame Design Studio, the American Civil War. We are currently playing the Battle Road scenario. This took place right after the battles of Lexington and Concord, and it involved a battle group of British forces trying to essentially escape from Concord all the way back to Boston. Now, unfortunately for them, they had started the American Revolutionary War, and there were literally thousands of militiamen who were coming to basically try and get revenge for their fallen comrades and strike the British while they retreated. So we're playing as the British. We're trying to make it all the way to the map edge. You can see we're right here. The map edge is all the way over here. We've already come into a bunch of American groups that we have been fighting. Well, essentially, we can't really stop and fight people for that long. We need to keep on moving. However, there are Americans everywhere. So we're going to need to keep on fighting, pushing them back, and bypassing their strong points, while also running away from the hordes and hordes of them that are trying to engage us. So you can see there's a bunch of them coming down this road that started all the way up here in Concord and across the bridge. So that is the current situation. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is run away with these skirmishers. Alright, now over here, we're going to, they're disordered, forgot about that. Over here, oh, we can't see them there. We are in a house, luckily. We are going to shoot at the units that are directly in front of us. Oh, it's because I tried moving a column through a line. Now that should get fixed next turn, I think. Maybe. We'll see. Well, let's continue this part. We've got a small group of rebels right here. Ooh, there's a big group right there. Uh-oh. Okay. Maybe we bypass this group by going up north of the Fletcher. So let's try that. We've got Major Pitcairn, who's in charge of the light infantry. Everyone here is in command, and we're getting all of our light infantry over in this direction. Let's go ahead and move them. Okay, our grenadiers are here holding the line right now. How long will they be able to do that? We'll find out. Here's some light infantry that we have in our rear. Okay. Now let's get you up here. We are going to try and... Oops. We're going to try and move our units out this way. Okay, now stacking my leader here is actually going to make him have a larger zone of command, potentially next turn. Let's get you back up there. Okay. And get out of... Oh, I did that while they were mixed in with someone. Okay. That's why that happened. This column will move forward. Okay, I think that's everyone that we want to move. Let's move right here. Oh, there's even more. Okay, there we go. Let's get this column moving. Okay. Some more damage done. Now we need to go all the way over here to where is he? Percy. Brigadier General Percy was. Okay, we also have our artillery, which is unlimbered. We have Colonel Anonymous of the Roxbury militiamen, or Minutemen, I'm sorry. And then we have more guys down here. We're not sure who they are, though. Nice. The guns are so good. Okay. Actually, something interesting that happened. The British had actually sent a cart full of ammunition to help try and resupply their forces over here. However, the Americans were able to get that cart and essentially stop it from getting to the British forces. And because of that, many of the British forces had major supply problems. Anyway, cool. So they've fired. Firing at this one company, hoping to... Oh, they've got low ammo. That sucks. Oh, and these guys were routed. That also sucks. They've also got... Oh, they have low ammo now. That's not good. We're going to... Oh, I don't know what we do. Put them up there. Oh, there's more of them. Oh, they just ordered from moving up that hill. That sucks. Oh, there was a wall there? Oh, I didn't see it. Oops. Okay, they cannot move any closer to those enemies. However, we can move them this way. And I am Alt left clicking to move this big line forward. I know some of you were asking me how I did that. That is how. Let's see, who do you command? Just all of those guys. Okay. Let's see, move you back. And you guys are going to Alt left click forward. Okay. I think that's everyone. Got more over here as well. Alt left click. Okay, that should be everyone. Let's go ahead and save the turn and move on to our melee phase. On our melee phase, we don't really want to do anything over here. I don't think we really want to do anything over here. So we don't want to move into this area because it'll make these guys disrupted. So let's just go ahead and continue the turn. Moving a bunch of units forward. We're about to get into our rear, which is not good. More and more of them are showing up. Okay. Took a man off. American melee. Oh, those guys ran. Okay. 4 units undisrupted out of 11 checked, 1 unit rallied, and 1 unit routed. 38th foot. Okay. So we're going around this way. Percy. You're gonna go right there. Okay. This is the guy that has some of those militia, or not militia, skirmishers that are moving down there. Forward. Move forward. Oh, finally. Okay. Let's get these skirmishers up. Okay. Now over here, I'm going to shoot them in their column. Okay. Just move this way. This is the road we have to move down. Okay. Let's unlimber these two. Don't think they can fire quite yet. Just these guys. Only one. Historically, after the British cannons opened fire, the Americans ran pretty much right away. Mainly because they had never experienced being fired by cannons before. Fired on by cannons. At least none of the men who weren't veterans, which was a lot of them. However, the Americans definitely had men among them that knew what they were doing. No ammo, unfortunately. Okay, we'll bring you away. Let's move forward. Won't fire, because moving while you're firing is not very effective. Major, you're the one in charge of these Marines. Okay, and the Marines will be the ones who are in charge of breaking through these guys. Everyone else is going to continue along the column. everyone. That's the turn. Melee phase. I don't think we wanted to do any melee. No, we don't. Next turn. Oh, we're getting closer. Ooh, gosh, we got more people coming from the south. Fire in there. Okay. Melee. 3 units undisordered out of 8 checked, and 1 unit rallied. Good. Okay, let's keep on going. Let's move them this way. Let's move these guys here. Okay. Just saying, see ya. See ya. So far away that they're not really going to be giving me casualties this direction. The light infantry is almost all here, which is good. Grenadiers are moving forward. That's also good. Good. They're in colonial. Keep you there. Oh, good. Fire again. Let's move you right here, and we won't fire. And then here in a second, we will pack these guys up and leave. Okay. Let's move over to our other forces, where there is now a big force coming up the road this way. First, let's fire. That has to rout them, right? Okay. Keep them all back here. Put you on the top. Okay, put you back there. Okay. You are going to go this way. Oh. Found some of the American forces. There we go. Everyone's moved. Except for them. Let's get them into a column so I can move these guys closer to their captain. Save. Next turn. No melee. American turn. Turns are going a little quicker now. Turn 24 right now. Okay, they're pushing forward. Disordered. Okay, there's some of their forces. They can shoot at me from far away like that as much as they... That one was kind of tough. That had a bunch of their units in it, though. 1 unit undisordered out of 6 checked. That's good. Okay. Alright, let's try going back this way. We got skirmishers. Might want to try to drive them off here in a second. Let's move you guys forward. The grenadiers have fallen behind. Okay, now these 2 units are going to rush forward to meet back up with the rest of their force. Stick around here 1 more turn. Okay, still haven't even moved out of column yet. It's kind of silly. Okay, we do need to remember to melee these minnow guys. Okay. What's the map button again? Why am I not remembering what that is? J. There we go. Okay. Nice. Our cannons must have routed most of those guys. That's good. Let's see if we can go get them here in a second. Now let's fire the cannon at these guys. Column's gonna move forward. These guys are going to move forward. Percy will observe. Okay, good. All right, awesome. We got our men back on the road. Okay. Go here and move that way. Okay. Alright, that's everyone. Let's go ahead and end that part of the turn. Do a melee now. How many are here? About 20. Let's melee with their qualities. Oh yeah, actually that'd be good. They all have musket with a plus, which means they all have bayonets. Good. Let's see if we can clear this guy out of here. Now only one is disordered, which is good. And when I'm attacking, I should always try to use the guys with low ammo for that melee. Okay. Now that we're over here, get that one. Oh, he's detached. He can't melee. Okay. I think that's it then. Next turn, the American turn. Turn 25. Oh, much more routed. That's good. That's excellent, actually. Okay, they're chasing me. Perfect timing, because we're going to want to retreat these guys here in a second. Probably prepping an attack. Okay. No melees. Okay, 2 units undisordered out of 6 checked. Good. 3 units recovered. All fatigue out of 3 checked. That's awesome. Okay. Let's move these guys off the main road. So they're going to want to cut down that way. Moving. Perfect. These units are back on the road. Do have a bunch of units over there that are going to cause us grief. Let's take a wide arc. Detached. Okay. Still is disordered. Jeez. He can cross the river there. Okay. Okay, I think that's everyone up here. Let's go back this direction. Routed, 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 routed. Perfect. Now you guys can shoot. That's gonna make them all run. Scatter again. Perfect. All right. Awesome. Okay. Perfect. This way. That's it. Now melee turn. Yeah, they can. 2 defender leader casualty. Awesome. One of their leaders died. Okay. I don't think they can melee because they're not facing them. Yeah, okay. Let's go over here now. Anyone we want to melee? Yeah, just these guys. Can they? Or are they still detached? They are still detached. Okay. American turn. Turn 26. Let me see what are we at? We're at about half an hour. Not too bad. Chasing us. That's interesting. You can see the AI reacting to my moves right there, which is kind of nice. Oh yeah, it's all these guys that are chasing our men who are running away. Might even try to get us in melee. However, that might try to. Alright, 1 unit undisordered out of 5. So now there's only 4 left. Start at the front of the line. Good. Let's see. Here's the units right now. You can see we've taken a couple casualties on this little detour. Okay. These guys over this way. Oh, here's a bunch of them. Hope we don't get cut off by those guys. Ooh, got out of there just in time, except for these guys. They're no longer detached. That's good, at least. And our skirmishers. Okay. Jeez. Look at all these casualties. I love the carnage in this game. It makes it a lot more fun when you have all this leftovers from the battlefield. Maybe fun isn't the right word. A lot more, like, interactive. Let's see down here. Down here, it's been a little bit more in our favor. Oh, look, you can see they're running. Their little figures are running because they're routed. These guys are disordered. These guys are still routed. That's good. Okay. Start at the beginning of this column. Not really anything worth seeing anymore. Okay. And down the road. These are Marines. One right here. And here's the other. And right here. And they can't somehow sneak into that artillery. Everyone else can get on this road. Including you two. Anyone behind you? No. Alright, Percy. You're going to come back this way. That should be it on that part. Okay, now melee turn. Two defenders. Nice. Attacker. 5 defenders. Defenders? I think I mean to say defender. I accidentally said attacker, I believe. Okay. Let's go ahead and click next turn. On turn 27. It's currently 2:10 p.m. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. They're moving in to block us now. That's exactly what they should be doing. Okay. 5 units undisordered out of 9 checked. Ooh, that's good. 1 unit disordered out of 3 checked. Wonder how a unit got disordered. 2 units routed out of 3 checked. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, the guys who were in that melee. Ah, jeez. Okay. That's not good. Should continue to move this column, though. Just keep on moving. Before even more show up. Grenadier. Okay, we've got 1 grenadier, 2 grenadiers. Good. They've routed, which sucks. These guys are routed. Okay, let's move these guys out. Try to attack those 2 dudes. At least one of them. Alright. We've got our relief column right here. Just moving everyone forward. Okay. All these guys now. They're not going to be able to escape, I think. Our artillery moving forward. Okay. Melee turn. Okay, it doesn't look like you can eliminate enemy units by meleeing them. Not like that, at least. Not like in something like Panzer campaigns. Okay, let's go ahead and try to melee these guys. No, let's do it with these guys. Oh, they're detached. No! Alright, the American turn now. Oh gosh, more units showing up. Gosh, this is a tough scenario. This is a tough scenario. You really gotta think in this one. Look how many. Oh my god, they got more. 2 units undisordered out of 5 checked. 1 unit rallied out of 2 checked. Good. Okay. This guy just rallied. Perfect. Okay, let's continue with these guys. They're gonna go that way. Yeah, we don't want them going through all those woods. That would suck. These units go through woods so slowly. All right. Light infantry is escaping at least. Looks like we can just bypass these guys. Ish. Bring them down, turn them around, deploy them next turn until the rest of these grenadiers can get up here. Okay. I think that's everyone. No, these guys haven't gone yet. I thought I moved them for some reason, but I guess not. Everyone over here is making good progress. Essentially, we're just trying to meet up with the other English forces and save them. Okay. Get these guys out of dodge. You facing that direction. Keep you right here. Okay. Turn. Melee. Let's take a look at the map. Still got a big gap of road between us. Are they all still detached? They are. He needs to move closer. Getting close to getting cut off over here. Yep. Oh, I got my overall general and my grenadiers general over here all mixed up. Melee? No. 1 unit undisordered at a 4 check. 1 unit rallied at a 1 unit checked. Okay, perfect. That is perfect. Let's pray and hope that there are no Americans waiting for us in these woods. Excellent. That would have been a death trap. Good, so we're just continuing to get further and further. They're still disordered, which sucks. Shoot. They're all still detached. They're not, though. They could move forward. Movie right here. Grenadiers, you're gonna be right there. Oh, here's some cav. I read actually about this one guy who was a cavalryman, and he would just, apparently the redcoats knew his name, and he would essentially just get on his horse, ride to a position, fire with like deadly accuracy each time he'd basically bring down a redcoat, and then he'd pick up his horse and move somewhere else, and the British just could not do anything about him. Sounds like a nightmare. This whole operation was a nightmare for the British. I felt bad, considering most of them were just soldiers. Most of them even had, not most, but a lot of them had like personal relationships with the people who lived here. A lot of them had even married people here, like, what's his name, who was in charge of the entire British Army at the time? Can I see his name in the... No, I can't. That's too bad. I can't remember his name. But not the entire British Army. I just mean the governor of Massachusetts and the guy who's in charge of everything here. He was married to an American wife. An American wife, I might add, who might have even been passing along information. What the heck? Why won't you stay on the road? Is it because I'm trying to move you 3 at a time? must be. That must be it. Next. Melee. Let's see if we can melee here. 2 attackers, 2 defenders. Okay. Alright, turn 30. This is the last turn we're going to do. Or at least the last turn we're going to watch. Okay, he moved at least. Okay. Oh man, I'm excited to see how this That'll be interesting. Any melees? No. 1 unit undisordered out of 5 checked. So we're slowly getting our units undisordered. Okay, let's check casualties. Okay. Oof. Lost 74 Crown units versus 193 American units, along with 3 leaders. So already, this is a lot more bloody for the Americans than it is for the British, which is actually not how it was historically. The British did take a lot more losses than the Americans did. And there was one story about a young American who, no one knows if it was true or not, but who apparently had scalped, or well, he'd killed a wounded British soldier with a tomahawk, and the story quickly spread, and this was all the way over in Concord by that bridge, right around over here. And the story had spread that basically the Americans were scalping British soldiers. Up until then, the fighting was fairly civil, or as civil as it can really be, given that it's fighting. But after that, both sides just were absolutely brutal to one another. They stopped taking prisoners. The British started killing the prisoners they already had, and then you can look up the casualty tallies, because the amount of wounded to the amount of killed ratio is very telling, because the killed ratio is very close to the wounded ratio, which says that both sides were killing wounded soldiers, which is generally frowned upon. So, interesting thing. But so far, I'd say we're doing all right, but I can definitely see what the scenario means when it says we need a we need to get them to 975 to get a major defeat, which we're only at minus 31, so that's pretty much impossible. So, as of now, the Americans are at a major victory. If we get a bunch of our forces out, then I think if we get all of them out, we'd probably hit a major defeat for them. So that's our goal. We still have our most forward forces are just coming out of this little forest right here. They've got this entire road to go. Not horrible. It's nice to see we have some enemies over here. That probably means we've got an enemy position we're going to have to go through. Instead of Fisk's Hill. Ooh, this is a famous spot. This was a famous, very bloody spot. What I might do is go down south like this. I think that's what I might do, because I have a feeling that there are some dug in American troops around here that would give us quite a slowdown if we tried to fight them. So anyway, you can see our forces are getting close to meeting up. We'll probably meet up in this little valley right here somewhere. I'm hoping maybe around Nelson's Bridge. That'd be a good spot to meet up. But anyway, everyone, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.